Hi, my name's Beth Reddy. I'm an assistant professor in engineering design and society at Colorado School of Mines, where I also hold a joint appointment in geophysics, and I'm associate director of our interdisciplinary graduate program that we call humanitarian engineering and science. What I want to talk about today is that question of the ethics and the relations around sharing stories. I spend a lot of time making the case that stories matter, that stories are super important to people who are trained, both in formal and informal ways, to see story as a lack of data, where numbers are hard data, and who themselves see the failing of that perspective, its drawbacks, its limitations, but still grapple with that sense that the numbers matter, the story doesn't. I spend a lot of time making a case for the story. And there are a lot of ways we do that. We say story's going to really take something over the top. It's going to really engage your audience, your listeners. It's going to help people understand what you mean. But sometimes that too is even a little disingenuous. I think one of the things I'm really excited about being in this community here is that we can talk to each other and understand with each other the ways in which we both bear responsibility in certain spaces we're in for advocating for story, advocating for voice, and for being really cognizant of opportunities for exploitation, of navigating necessarily unequal relation, and of using these ideas that it is a resource to extract from, not to be the end of a discussion, but to be an opening into new ideas about relation, new relations themselves, new ways of encountering the world for the people around us, both by choice and by necessity, as responsible teachers and whatever we are when we fit into a university system, as partners, as colleagues, as enigmas. Sometimes I think that as anthropologists, we are all of those things, and navigating those roles with true respect for those that we could do harm to and those opportunities we have to create spaces where more harm won't happen are really some of the coolest parts of being an anthropologist. And I talk about this outside of disaster. Of course, my work focuses specifically on risk and disaster, but these indeed are spots where people want to move really fast and people want to take action and people want to communicate their message. And so having a sense of what story can do, what kinds of knowledge can exist and be valued and be more than valued,